me know if you can hear me. Hey, Jay Almighty. I got it right this time. Well, before I get it, go ahead and start dropping your questions if you have them before it starts getting congested. Okay. All right. Okay. 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 That's what I was trying to figure out because I was feeling like there was a lag. Okay, so Jay Almighty, you the first. Let's get to your question. Is there a lesson that you need to learn? Okay, so show me here. Dun, 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 dun. You need to learn to take action when it's time to take action, is what I'm getting. Give me one more. Yeah. So when it's time to stop persevering through something, that's the action that you need to take. Um, you may tend to rest on things. Um, you may tend to rest on things, and sometimes you may dwell on something. Because I am getting you have so let me show you what you got here. So you have the hangman here. So along with the hangman, um, you also have the king of wands and the three of swords here. And in regards to this lesson about what you need to learn, is more so of you need to learn when something has caused chaos or something has caused, and chaos can be just within how you feel, your emotions, um, your finances. It can be in any type of regard, especially dealing with the love situation. You need to learn to be a king of wands. The lesson is for you to learn to know when to be a king of wands. Okay. And in that regards, what that's really saying is that when to take action to pause or take a step back or stop giving so much, you know, because this is in the reverse here, to something that's causing some chaos for you. But I want to get a little bit more on the hangman, because it's more so about what's the downloads that you need to take from that, from the hangman. What is that about? And in this deck, I love it because it's more so about, yeah, once you don't have to second guess. You don't have to second guess or dwell when it's something you've already found out, something you know that you may not, yeah. I didn't want to have to go there with it, but once you feel that first sense of you don't trust something, or there's something that you've already found out, or you see something or view it a certain way, just stick with that. That's the balance that you already need to tell you to stop taking action. Don't prolong certain things, and that's the lesson that you really need to learn. When to take action and when to stop prolonging. Don't dwell on something. Um, okay. Uh Also, don't make yourself feel like you don't need to trust your emotions. Also, sometimes you may waver back and forth. All of the emotions that you feel are valid, by the way. All of them that you feel are valid. So, that's another thing that you do need to know and remember. You don't have to be dismissive of any emotions that you feel. You continue to process through them and know when to take action. That's the main thing that you need to learn, or that's the lesson for you to learn and love right now. Okay. So next question. Okay. Your future. I see your questions, Simo baby. Oh, I'm sorry, Jay Almighty. No crying. Show me 3 weeks, please. Um, for the Leo and Simo baby. Show me 3 weeks. Okay. So things might not be turning. Oh, that's a laugh. Okay. Things might not be turning the way that you probably want them to turn in the next 3 weeks. With the Leo, but you do have the Ace of Pentacles here in the upright. Also with the Seven of Swords here and the Nine of Swords. So what you do need to know is that things, so you or the person that you're dealing with could have some obsessive thoughts. You have the devil here, and like I said, someone could have Capricorn aspected in their chart. Whoever has Capricorn aspected in their chart, this is the person who may have um, obsessive thoughts, regardless if they realize it or not. And in the next 3 weeks, because that's what I asked for about the next 3 weeks, there will be some stress or some obsessive thoughts over um, trying to get things started for a new practical beginning. And it's like planning for the new practical beginning. And I'm saying that things might not turn out because you have the Wheel of Fortune here in the reverse. So things might not turn out the way that you probably are expecting or wanting it to. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune here in the reverse, the Ten of Wands in reverse, and the Ace of Cups here in the reverse. All of these are in the reverse, and all this means is that it's not time. Because I'm out asking about the next 3 weeks. Something that you may be planning, or the person that you're dealing with are planning, or really trying to strategize. You might be stressing or really putting in a lot of thought over trying to strategize, some practicality here, some practical new beginning. And it could be something also business wise or something. This could be something either that you may want to. Let me just go and ask what this is. Yeah, this is you plan. Yeah, this is more so if you've been planning to move things or trying to plan over the next 3 weeks, you may be trying to plan to move something in a certain direction. And it's not the wheel of fortune is here in the reverse. It's not faded yet. It's not time. The wheel isn't spinning that way as of right now, at least in the next 3 weeks. So plans may not go the way that you may be expecting, or the person that you're dealing with may be expecting. Okay. So, Jay Almighty, where is everybody at? I feel like something happened when I was trying to send out the notification. Okay, so I got you, Jay Almighty. How soon until new love begins? Also, there may be like some underlying trust issues there, by the way. Okay, so Jay Almighty. You know, I find this to be so interesting, and I love when people ask questions like this, because the actual timing, like time frame, depends on you. And the reason why the time frame depends on you is because this could be something within yourself or something that you're doing, but it's telling me here, and you keep getting it. Let me stop. There is you could be dealing with an Aquarius or someone with Aquarius and Pisces somewhere highly aspected in their chart. The hangman keeps lingering around you. The hangman keeps lingering around you. This is a lot of stuck energy, by the way. Now let me give me one more here. New love begins for you when you choose, and this is more so like this has a lot to do with healing, healing or having hope or faith in something. It's telling me that there's still something that you're holding on to. So you're still holding on to some type of connection. Okay, you're holding on to some type of connection. And this is something that you might think about, worry about, stress about, or it's an idea that you may stress and worry and continue to think about. And it doesn't necessarily have to be the connection, but it's more so an ideal, a thought, or something like that. When you choose to because you have the star here, but it's in the reverse. When you choose to really stop pouring into this that has burdened you, this is something that has burdened you, but it's in the reverse here. And for a lot of times for people, this means that you're really when it's upright, it means that you're letting go burdens. For a lot of people, that's not the way that I get it when I see it. It depends on what's next to it. It's actually in the reverse. And when it's in the reverse paired the way that it's coming up, this is letting me know here. And you also have the Six of Wands here in reverse. It's like you part of also how you feel in regards to love, or the way that you may approach it, may also have some type of a small bit of ego attached to it, which is nothing wrong with that, but it's something in regards to it that you may want to work on. And when you choose to let go, or to make sure that your ego does not feel bruised by letting go something that was burdening you, and it doesn't overstress you or worry you, that is when new love is going to come in for you. I know that seems very long, but it's like a deep message here for you in regards to when new love will come in for you. Let me know if that answers your question, Jay Almighty. feel like the thing has a lag in it. Because I can't tell when the... Oh, you're very welcome. So just drop your questions. I see a couple more people may have joined in the chat. Just drop your questions. Ask your question, get an answer. Drop your question in the chat, get an answer. Tomorrow's the full moon too, by the way, you guys. So those of you who have your crystals, any of you that may have your own cards or anything that you want to charge, don't forget to set them out and charge them with the moon. Yes. If you have more questions, you can ask your questions, as many of them as you want, until 7 o'clock. It's 6:21 my time, so. I think something happened with my scheduling anyway when I sent this out, so I'm not for sure if everyone got the notification or not. Okay, Simo baby. Thank you for joining. GTG. Your question cut off. Oh, pet read. Okay. Okay. Let's see. So you want to know first, how does your dog feel about you? Have you been spending a lot of time away from home? Welcome, Andrea. I'll get you next after Jay Almighty. Have you been spending some time away from home, Jay Almighty? I'm seeing here that why does your dog think you? I'm getting here that your dog kind of feels like do you may get up in the, your dog is a bit worried. You know, you want to know how they feel towards you. Your dog is a bit worried. Your dog also feels that you feel stressed, and your dog also kind of feels like either you've been staying away from home, or you've been either you've been staying away from home, or like you've been planning. They feel like he feels like you've been planning to leave or something. And did your dog do something? Did your dog do something? Because it also got this thing right here, like you might not trust him. Like you still don't trust him for something that he did in the past. Yeah, like you don't trust him for something he did in the past. Yeah, your dog do feel you've been stressed. Okay. And what you can do to make them feel better. And then Andrea, you want to know what's next for you in love. Okay. All right. So show me. Okay, one, make sure you're being fair. But fair about what? Your dog feel like you do, yeah, you kind of do too much. What is this? Yeah, you might want to slow down, okay? You might want to slow down on some of the actions. Yeah. It's like it's something about when you leave home and then you come back. It's like when you leave home and then you come back, you do something. You do something. It's like you'll take a lot of action and then you'll like kick them out or something. Oh, thank you, Gemini. Yeah, it's like you'll do that and then you'll kick them out or something. And so he feels like you're not balanced and you need to be a little bit more balanced in the actions that you take with them. Okay, so that's really what you can do. And it's about when it's something when you leave and come home, when you leave and come back home. Okay. Okay, so Andrea's question. Andrea, are you still here? What is next? Okay. I got you after Andrea, Gemini. Okay. Okay, Andrea. So your question is now. Jay Almighty, let me know if that answers your question. So what is coming up for Andrea? Love. You can ready to take a chance. Ooh, okay. All right. Um, so Andrea, has there been someone? I'm fine, G. Just yeah, you can ask the question. Just drop it in the chat. Um, I'm seeing here that there may be someone that or a situation that possibly drained you emotionally from the past that you kind of felt like you wasn't going to give a second chance to or had no intentions on reconciling with that person. And I'm seeing here that you may be choosing to try not, it's like you may be choosing to either take a pause with it and try not to overthink or take too much action with it, but you might give it a chance. Okay. um you might be taking a chance here, but I'm saying that you're not going to give too much thought to this past situation. Is Andrea? Hey, G. I'm saying here that you might not be giving too much thought. Hey, Evelyn, to this situation. Something about it kind of like emotionally drained you in the past. And I am seeing that you what is this? What is this new start you might be taking here? Yeah. So in the past, if you thought about not giving like a second chance or going after this, I'm seeing here that you may give it another try. Okay, Andrea? Let me know. Let me know if this is resonating with you. But it's about you reconciling or going back to a situation. That's what's coming up for you in love, okay? Okay, Gemini. Gemini, did you ask a question? Hey, Ruth. Okay, let me see. Okay, yeah. So, Gemini, your question is about you and your Aries. Okay, so Gemini. You're welcome, Andrea. Okay, are y'all holding out from each other? Are y'all going back and forth a little bit? Okay. So, Gemini, you and your Aries. Um, it's like y'all are playing back and forth. And I don't mean it like in a negative way. I mean it more so that I see you all trying to like move on to calmer waters, having less conflict. But both of you all are like in the middle, torn between emotionally detaching and still also trying to give a little bit at the same time. Like you both are trying to, you both are, how the best way for me to say this, Gemini, it's like you both are headstrong. Like you and your Aries are both like headstrong. And it's like you both definitely care for each other. I do see that you all are moving and actually going to work on things, but at the same time, both of you are like trying to keep emotions detached. But I'm definitely getting that the I'm gonna tell you which one of you is this. Who is this? Is this Gemini? Yeah, Gemini. You are the one that's you might be a little bit more vocal about the way that you feel about things or whatever. You might be the one that's a little, you might be a little bit more vocal uh and or withdrawn, basically vocal but withdrawn, like you're gonna say whatever it is you got to say or whatever. But I do see you all moving on to like calmer waters. um but you might carry a little bit more, you might be a little bit more emotional than you let off. So, but you all are going to work on your situation. I am seeing that. So that's where the situation is heading for you too. This is kind of funny. Like, and I'm not laughing at your situation. It's just kind of like how your energy kind of comes up. Like you got the Emperor and the King of Wands. Look, y'all are like, like I can see now. Like, I'm not about to budge, and I'm not about to budge either. It's kind of like that. Okay, so that's why I was laughing. Okay, so G, I think you were okay. So J Almighty, what you could mean about. Okay, so you want to know about your Pisces, and then G, you want to know what can you expect moving into 2022 between you and the Virgo. So you're a Taurus. Okay, so we got J Almighty, and then we have G. So your Pisces. What is your Pisces? Oh my God. Your cards just want to like kind of fly all over the place. Okay. So I feel like this is something you have said or you have given the what else? Give me one more. Yeah. It's like your Pisces, yeah, your Pisces feels and still has that they still feel that desire, have that that you two still have that deep connection. But I feel like this is something that you have maybe said that there's a lot of things are stalling. Things are stalling. Your Pisces kind of feel like things are maybe stalling and that maybe not a lot of action is being taken or put into things. And I feel like you've said something or at least let them know to some extent that you are a bit drained or you are tired or they can feel that from you. It's like you're drained because you want things to move forward. You have the Chariot here, and uh but you want things to move forward, but there's some disconnect, you know, there's some disconnect here. Okay, so your Pisces is really kind of feeling like things are kind of at a stall, that there may be some type of disconnect, although there is still this deep feeling of attachment. You're welcome, Gemini. Okay, so they still feel the connection, but they feel like things are stalling and not quite for sure if things are gonna, at the moment. And I feel like it's something that you said, though, by the way. I just keep getting that. Okay, so G, you want to know what can you expect moving into 2020 with your Virgo? Okay. What you mean? Okay. I was about to say, I sure was about to say, y'all been having it out, or y'all been like really speaking your minds. Earrings. You all really been speaking your minds, like just going ahead and letting it out, I'm kind of seeing that that may have been taking place here and coming into the new year. I see that you all are definitely going to like speak what you got to say, but it's not going to be, you're going to speak how you feel, especially the things that's been on your mind. But I am seeing here that with you too, it's like you can expect for things to get a little better. It's not gonna, if things haven't been like on the most emotional or passionate type of feelings or things like that, it might not just jumpstart and get to that as of yet, but things are going to get a little bit better. And some of the stuff that you have either had on your chest or your Virgo has had on their chest, they're gonna get that off. They might say it when you least expect it, but it's going to be truthful when they say it. And it's not going to cause like a split. You can't expect for things to pick up and get better with you too, okay? So, G, let me know if that answers your question. So, Evelyn. Evelyn. Okay, so is there a new opportunity coming at work? And the six-figure salary. Let's take a look. What's going on? All right. Okay. So show me, Evelyn. Their new opportunity. So there's definitely a new opportunity. It may cause you to have to work with someone. So it's definitely going to be like a tie for you to work with someone. Okay. So there is a new opportunity. So if there's a catch-22, that's the catch-22. You're going to have to be working with someone. It is going to be like a sudden change. And it's like you're going to pick up with something. Hi, the queen. You're going to have to pick up with something because, hey, brilliant she, because someone may, it's two things here. Okay. All right. Now, someone may leave. All right. Someone may be leaving and someone may come in. And you're going to have to work with someone. That's like the catch. Like that's the catch. Okay. So there's definitely some new opportunity kicking up for you here at work. Because I'm going to get to the second part of your question in just a second. So that's the thing. There's going to be like some sudden change here that happens. All right. Also, with this new thing that's coming in, because it's going to be sudden, the way it's going to come in is something that has to definitely happen. You also have to try to make sure that your emotions doesn't get to keep your emotions detached from it, because your opportunity is attached to this change. Okay, so I hope that makes sense for you. All right, so you want to know about getting closer to a six-figure salary. So it's this opportunity. So not quite. It's going to take it. It's going to take it a minute, but it is working on it. So it's not necessarily going to bring the six-figure salary as of yet, but I am seeing here that it's like it's in the works here. All right. It's definitely in the works. And it's not too far off actually. I'm getting closer around like 70, 75, 80. Okay. All right. Hello, Sanawe. Thank you for joining. Okay. Tech. I'm not for sure what that means. All right. Okay. So, Evelyn, you had another question. You're welcome, Gemini. You had a question about twins. All right. So, I want to make sure I'm not missing. Let's see. A question about twins. And brilliant she. Okay. Okay, so now wait. So we have Evelyn, brilliant she, and the queen. And then so now wait. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I had everybody in line. Okay, so Evelyn, you want to know about giving birth to a set of healthy twins. I am not getting anytime soon. If this happens, this will definitely have to be something. Yeah, I'm definitely not. I'm getting that. I'm actually getting some years here, by the way. It will not be anytime soon. It's like you'll definitely have to like I don't want to say change your method, but you'll have to change the way you're doing some things, okay? All right. You have a lot of fives here. Like I said, it's like a lot of conflict around it. You'll have to literally change some things or start fresh and anew or with a fresh new way of doing something in order for it to be successful. Okay. Okay. So, Brilliant She, your question. You want to know about Monique. How does Monique feel about you as a person? Hey, Jasmine. So, okay. Did y'all have a falling out? What else? Come on. Do you work with this person? You're welcome, Evelyn. Brilliant She, do you work with this person? Is this the part? Do you work with this person? I'm seeing here that this person, they're trying to give you like, I don't want to say like, oh, the benefit of the doubt, but the way they feel about you is that yeah, I feel like you may work with this person, or this is a person who really feels that they feel like you. Okay, I was definitely getting that this is somebody that you work with. Okay, and they feel like you may have a couple of different sides to you, and they're trying to like take a chance with you here, but they're not for sure if they want to like connect with you. All right, they're not for sure if they want to connect with you, and they're trying to see like if you're like fair, like kind of balance. They want to know like if you kind of balance, and then they kind of wonder about like your why is this person kind of like wonder about your financial situation. Yeah, they wonder about your financial situation and like your plans around finances. Okay, for whatever reason, I don't know why this is on their mind, but because I was like, I'm definitely getting this is somebody that you work with. Yeah. Um. And if you've mentioned some other opportunities, they're wondering about that. If you've mentioned to them that you may have some other opportunity, they kind of like, do you really got some other opportunity? Are you trying to really, kind of like that. Okay. Okay, the queen, I think you are next. So how does your all right. After your intimate, okay. Let's see. Hi, James Frank. All right. Is this someone? So there's a. Have they said something? They are feeling. They did have a sudden shift in the way that they feel. I'm not seeing a lot of emotions. They might not even express a lot of emotions. Where am I? The queen, the queen. I'm queen. They may not show a lot of emotions, but if you all once were like dating and you all broke up, or not even dating, but more so talking or trying to get things off the ground, and you all broke up and was trying, there is a sudden change in them like thinking about coming back. They do think that things could potentially progress, and they are like trying to be strategic about, you know, how they approach or say something, okay? Because they want to make sure that they're like kind of like on point with whatever it is that they say, and they're trying to protect those emotions. By the way, they do not want to show you any emotions, okay, Queen. um, yeah. So they still plan the they still plan to. What you also want to know is that they want to focus on their they're not getting ready to show. They're going to move forward with, focusing on financial things that they were focusing on. They do, if there has been some interest kicked up, and they don't want to show any emotions. And they're not like feeling like, oh, let's just jump into a relationship or anything like that. But they do feel like things could potentially progress, and they are going to take their time. Okay. So, Sanai, you want to know about your ex. Let me know if that helped you out, Queen. All right. So Sanai, you want to know about your ex. Okay. Hell yeah. Your ex is dating. I'm sorry, but they're doing that shit because they're holding a grudge. Also, by the way, Sanai, they're doing that. They're doing it to be reckless. They didn't put any thought into it in regards to how the other person may feel with them giving them like false emotions or anything like that. Yes, Sanaa, to answer your question, the answer is yes. They are definitely dating that person to hey Monique chat to spite you, okay? Excuse me. So brilliant she. We want to know about being an entrepreneur. Okay, so don't rush it. I'm getting here that you still have like some more thinking about it that you need to do. I'm seeing here, don't rush it because it's still like some time that needs to be put into it. It's not that you won't be successful around doing this, but you might have some conflict, or some issues starting trying to do it in January. Okay. All right. So yes, you probably should still look for other work opposed to just trying to full on be a entrepreneur in January. You should still start it, but don't rush it to be just full on entrepreneur. Okay. All right, Jasmine. You want to know about your modeling career? Let me know if that helped, Brilliant She. Okay. So you need to show, you got to put some more, so what I'm seeing here is that it's not that you don't have it, what you need for it to go. What I'm seeing here is that it's all about the passion and emotions that you put into it. Okay. You have to show a lot more confidence here. You got the King of Pentacles here in the reverse. You have the Queen of Wands here, and you have the Nine of Cups also with the Pendulum. You need to show some more enthusiasm. Okay. I'm seeing that it's not going to kick off and take off the way that you want it to until you like put a little bit more of that in it. Okay. Um, that's what you need. That's what you need to know, Jasmine, in regards to modeling. You definitely have what you need for it to take off and go the way that you need for it to go, but you have to like give more of your personality, make things move and sway the way that you need it to go. Okay. Okay. So Evelyn, what do you need to know about the people who work in the lab with you? Right. Let's see. Oh shit. Um. So it's a lot of things actually. Some of them do actually want to befriend you. Some of them keep their distance. Some of them feel like some of them has a lack of interest here, have a lack of interest, not really putting in a lot of work, and some of them are kind of ready for you. I hate to say it for, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. They want you to get the fuck on. And I I hate to say it that way, but it's like that's what they saying. Like it's who is this? Who is this person saying that? Evelyn, I'm sorry, but I gotta say it. Is somebody here who feels like you are going to stunt their. Who is this? There's somebody here who feels like you like blocking them. This is somebody that this is an insecure married person. I'm definitely getting this is a person that's married, that's been expecting and waiting on things to turn a certain way. Oh, this is an insecure ass person. This is you have one insecure ass person though at your job that like has this. I wish you get the fuck on. Like you blocking everything like that. You know, there's actually, but there's a younger. You know, there's also a younger person who wants to befriend you. Okay, all right. So who we have? Evelyn. Okay. Okay, so should you invest your extra income? Not right now. You need to hold still. And when you do, when it's time, you have the magician here in the reverse. It's not time. The offers that are out there is hold still at the moment. Yeah, you need to hold on. You need to hold back. Don't invest yet. Don't invest yet. Okay, so whose question is this? Brilliant She. You want to know about the job that McKinsey is hiring for? Should you inquire? Yes, you should. Yes, you should. But the way that you inquire, don't seem all over the place when you're asking. Be very direct. If you seem all over the place, it would definitely feel like you're not a good fit. Okay. Okay. So Monique Chats, you want to know about YouTube? Okay. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. You just have to make sure that you maintain your input, your interest. You have to keep what else? And you have to like make a decision to it's something that you're not balancing with. And do not lose confidence. Also, Monique Chats. Okay? Don't lose confidence because don't lose confidence about certain people watching either. It's like it's something here about someone, a particular person or someone watching that may make you feel, make you lose confidence, and then that will impact, the way that you put your stuff out. Okay, so the Queen, you want to know, is this for you? Yes, James Frank. All you have to do is just drop your question. I'm not for sure what you're referring to. Is this for you? The connection, but I am seeing that it will have a lot of conflict attached to it. You're welcome, Monique. Check. It will have a lot of conflict attached to it. If there is a lot of being withdrawn. Okay. If it's a person or in this situation, you being withdrawn or too rigid. Okay. So Monique Chat. Hello, loves in the air. Thank you for subscribing. Okay. You want to know about Alexis? She feels like She's been restless. She's been a bit restless. She has a lot of emotions flowing, and she feels a bit restless about some disconnect that you all may have had, and she's wanting to take a chance. She's been overthinking also a bit about taking a chance here or stepping out to maybe if there's been some conflict, especially if something was found out. Um, she kind of wants to kind of like open up a bit, but she doesn't want to show too much emotions. Everybody's like holding tight to their emotions. It seems like closer to the end of the year, everyone's holding tight to their emotions. Okay. Okay. So James Frank, you want to know about the new year? Girl. Okay, you want to know about the guy. Okay, so we got Monique and James Frank. Monique. You Monique, for the new year, you need to really work on what keeps you feeling insecure. You have to stop the sense of like feeling insecure and not confident. So you want to know about the girl. You want to know about the guy. Show me this guy. What else? For whatever reason, he feels like, so he did step away, and the reason why he stopped, he made the decision to stop contacting you because he felt like that was the only way to balance this out. That was the only way to like make things level. I am seeing that yes, he will actually. I'm not saying necessarily apology, but I am saying that he would. Yeah, it's not gonna be like a heartfelt apology, but he is gonna like speak. It has bothered him a bit, or it has been on his mind, something he's kind of thought about. Okay, and he is gonna reach out. He is going to reach out, and he's going to be truthful in whatever it is that he's saying. Okay, James Frank. Okay, okay, and you want to know. So, Brilliant Chi. You want to know is empty. Okay. Well, he's been kind of keeping to himself, but he has been having a wondering. Yeah, he's been kind of exploring his options on the side. Okay, and he has been trying to keep that to himself. He's even pondered about it before taking some actions. And I'm not seeing like just flat out intimacy or anything like that, but as far as like talking, engaging, and exploring his options, yes. Okay, love is in the air. You want to know about love and work drama. Okay. The instigators. You said the instigators have calmed down this week. Okay. Why have they calmed down? Hold on. Because all your stuff want to play out. Let's see. Yes. And then some of them didn't get some didn't turn the way that they thought it was going to turn. Love is in the air. There was like some hope or expectation for some type of new beginning or something here to happen, and it did not happen that way. Okay, something that it was a lot of conflict on something that they wanted something to carry on. Okay, and the decision was not made. The higher ups did not make the decision that they wanted made, so they have shut their asses up. Okay. If I hope that helps, because that's one that we could really get into. um okay, and self-sabotage. You have to stop overthinking. You have to stop giving yourself illusions, Monique Chats. That's all. So what we got here? voiceover. It's something you already, it's some part that you started that you need to go back to. Some part that you didn't finish. That's the first steps that you need to take. Yeah. And this is something you already know, by the way. Okay? Something, go back and revisit something possibly around August. Okay? Okay, so Brilliant She. I am seeing that might not go through for you, okay? About the business manager job. And it's more so about something that you might need to pick up on, okay? It's something else you need to like kind of maybe add to your resume. Okay. Okay, so you said you was the one who decided not to call and balance the scales. Okay. I am saying that overall you are fine, Monique Chad. It's just more so you might overthink a bit. I'm saying that this person may call you love it in the air within, I'm sorry, James Frank, within less than 6 days. So love is in the air. You want to know why does your boss stare at you? Woo. It's actually for a couple of reasons here. Your boss kind of has a thing for you, and the underlying thing is that he wants to take wants to make you some little offer here, but he holds back because he's like, I don't know if I'm gonna regret this shit if I like, cause all of this came out. It's like, I don't know if I'm gonna regret this if I go forward, and then you like some person who like do some shit like this. Like you sneaky, go tell, like he don't want to get him into trouble. Okay. It's like the chat is like rolling all the way back up. Okay. Okay. Thank you, James Frank. So that's why your boss stares at you, by the way. Hey, Lowski. Okay. Should you take the part-time job? Who did I skip? Okay, I'm sorry. Brilliant She is before you, J Almighty. Should you stay at your current job? So, James Frank, your question is the last question about talking to other girls. No, you shouldn't stay there. You're not growing, and you know you're not growing there. It's not that job you're at is not nurturing you. Okay. So that doesn't mean go up and quit it, but you might want to find something that's going to be more helpful. That's going to help grow you more, put you more in the right direction. Okay, so Jay Almighty, should you take the part-time job? You're going to get stressed out. Hold on. You need to hold up. You need to hold up. You need to hold up. Because if you take it now, this is going to be your ass right here. Okay? So hold up. Don't do it. Not right now. You might regret that decision. Okay? Oh, you saying your boss is really shy? Yeah, and then he wants to know he's afraid that you might, snitch or something. Like he's not sure if he can trust you if he makes a move. That's why. Brilliant she. No, she should move away from that idea. She should move away from that idea. Not in the next 3 to 5 months. Okay. Because it might not yield her the potential that she could actually get. She might want to wait for it for a second. It might not be as successful as she wanted to be. Okay. You're welcome, brilliant she. So um James Frank, the answer is yes about him talking to other girls, and it's possibly somebody younger. And this is not something that he's been doing. Like not like that. It's something like it was like this is a new decision. It's like a sudden decision. Okay, it's like a sudden decision. So Evelyn and then Lowski, and that's the end. What's something my husband and I should do together? Yes, that's more so what that means. It's not like this is not like he's just up and started, that he's been talking to somebody else besides that other person. That's what that means. That means that that's just something that he just up and started doing like recently. Like it's not a lot of emotions or anything attached to it, and it's somebody younger than him also, by the way. Okay. You're welcome, Monique Chat. So you want to know about you and your husband, and then Lowski's question is slipped. This is for Evelyn. Well, the first thing is if there's been any type of madness, stop the madness. Stop putting so much emotion. If you all are trying to do something new, if you all are trying to move forward on some type of new beginning, okay? Like let me show you all your cards. If you're trying to move forward on some type of new beginning, okay, you might want to reassess the way that you are putting emotions into it, because the way that you are putting emotions into it is what's causing things to not work. Okay, so when you're asking what is something that you can do with your husband, if you want to start something new, go ahead and do it, but detach emotions. Okay, detach the way that you're putting emotions into it. All right. So Lowski. So the main thing is that you all should start something new. Whatever this is, you all have been kind of wanting to start, but just make sure it is something that you're not too emotionally attached to. So you want to know about your 2022. Looks like you're planning you're going to be planning. What else? Your 2022 is going to move fast. It's like this is how your 22 is. It's going to start off. It's going to take off like really fast. Okay, so in a nutshell, 2022, it's a lot of things you may have already been planning. You have possibly been up at night thinking about I'm almost say stressing and obsessively thinking about the way you possibly want things to go, even though you already to some extent know how certain things are going to go, because you have the high priestess here. You already know how some things are going to go, but for whatever reason, you still have been like obsessively thinking about certain things. Your 2022 is going to take off really, really fast. It's going to take off really, really fast. And it's more so about things that you have like been planning. Also, you're going to make a decision. Is you're going the things that you have felt imbalanced with, you're going to make sure that you balance things, especially when it comes down to finances. You're not going to juggle. You're not going to make decisions that juggles your finances. You're going to get that on lock. Okay, that's what you need to know. The main thing about your 2022. And I also do see you. You might be a bit emotionally detached in 2022. You might completely emotionally detached in 2022. You don't have like a lot of emotions like in your things in 2022. Okay. So Lowski was really James Frank. I hope I answered your questions. And then the last one that I have here before Brilliant She stopped it. Thank you. Is should you retrust the instigators? No, because it's not gonna last for long anyway. You got about 4 weeks. You got about 4 weeks before it starts back up. Keep your distance here. Keep your distance because you already know what you know what you know. And it was something that they wanted to. What was this them looking for? Yeah, they were trying to get something. They were trying to get some type of new offer, something new that they were trying to get, and it didn't go through. And that had shut them up. They were planning trying to do something, and that didn't go through. So the quiet is only temporary. Okay? All right? It's only temporary. So that was actually all of the questions. You're welcome, love is in the air. Nice to meet you, Frank Wonder. Did you ask a question? It probably gives you a special tingling sensation because there might be something here for you. What's your question, Frank Wonder? Go ahead and ask your question because in the next 2 minutes I'm gonna cut it off because after an hour is donations only anyway. So you got 2 minutes. Ask your question, Frank. There's probably something that spirit wants you to know. You're welcome. Love is in the air. Frank Wonder, are you still there? Go ahead and ask your question. I guess you don't have the question. So if that's all the questions, oh, it's gonna be uploaded tomorrow. Evelyn, the Aquarius reading. All of the other zodiacs are gonna be uploaded tomorrow, by the way. So this week, Taurus and Gemini was high on Spirit's line. That's the way that I'm just gonna have to say it because there was no exact order this week in the way that the signs were gonna come out, but those were the messages that were highly put on me to get put out. So that's why those were put out. It was a little hectic week. Okay. Uh Oh goodness. Okay, so your question is the last one, Frank, and this is the very last one. All right. Interesting. Okay. So, whew, you would have to kind of put it to her that I mean, this is something I'm getting that has kind of stressed you or bothered you for a minute. And it's like you wanting to tell her that you're bored in the bedroom. And this has been something that has bothered you for a while. It's also have possibly kind of made you restless. Um, I'm gonna actually get a tea tree leaf for you. How should he relay this message? So you have Tower here. You have it. Ooh, you got Tower, frying pan. You're gonna have to just go ahead and shake it up, and then you have Jug, lighthearted, carefree time. You're gonna have to explain that you've had long, hard days. You're stressed out. This is the way you're going to explain it. You have had long. I mean, because part of it I'm getting is that you've been stressed out. You kind of tired to some bit, and you are possibly kind of bored with the bedroom life. And what I'm getting here is that you're going to have to kind of express that that's your way of resting. Engaging in intimacy with her is going to engaging in intimacy with her is also stressing and putting more wear and tear on you when you actually just want some carefree time. You want some carefree time to, you know. And I know you might say that without much emotions attached to it, but that's what I'm getting. So hopefully, maybe you can relay the message like that. But you might want to go ahead and let her know specifically, especially if you feel a little bit bored or disinterested in what she's been offering in the bedroom, because she could potentially. Can she change this up? Does she have it in there? Oh yeah, she can. She can kick it up for you. She got it in. She has it in her if you want her to. All right. By the way, if you need to know that. Okay. So hold on. I'm not gonna dig too. I'm not gonna dig too deep into this, but she also kind of knows that there may be a disinterest, and if you're not like trying to like hurt her feelings or anything like that, that is a way that you can relay that message to her. So let me know. Let me know if that helps. By the way, I hope that helps. So anyway, that is all for the live tonight, you guys. Um, all of the rest of the zodiacs will be posted tomorrow. And then next Friday we'll also be back live. Hopefully we'll get to do Wednesday again this week, okay? So thank you for coming to hang out with me, you guys. And so I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream.